there's a lot of good actors out there, but you're a really good actor.
Thank you.
And,
Likewise.
there comes a time when you sort of say, fuck it. I should be acting with these guys. I should be working with these guys. And, it's happened to me. It's, a lot. And I know I belong, but then you have to not resign to the fact, but more like be grateful and sort of look at the outside, look at the inside from, your point of view and go, hey, look, this is what I've been doing. This is what I've done. I'm proud of this. It's a tough business, and you are someone that knows that because you've been through it. Canceled shows, did a pilot. We've done pilots, canceled. It goes for a season, canceled. And then things started to happen. I mean, Evening Shade, obviously earlier when you were young, but as an adult, you started, the Mad Men was a huge thing, and we'll get into that. And The Connors is a huge thing. So it's like the waiting game. It's like, when do you, is there a moment where you decide, should I think of something else? I'm tired of the rejection. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of busting my ass. Or is it just something that you love so much that you're like, I'm going to keep doing this because this is all I fucking know?
Well, having the prospect of a family that you are now accountable for will do wonders for one that is trying to find inspiration and motivation. And also, I will admit, letting go of any
ego,
so-called integrity, things that were keeping me from working for a very long time when I probably should have been, just because I thought I was too good for whatever it was, just nonsense.
Yeah.
And the day that I let all of that go was the day it all started clicking. Yeah.
Really? You think, and
I'm not even talking about Mad Men, because that certainly was the defining, change in my career moment, or whatever you want to call it. But even leading up to that, much smaller things like just one-off episodic guest stars,
right.
Just starting to do lots of those types of things. And all the while, as the more you keep the machine oiled, the more ready it is to go, the next opportunity comes around. And so, but I had just also broadened all my opportunities, because I just said, I'll do anything. I don't care. I've got to supplement this family. I promised my wife I would do that when we got married. And I was met with the decision to throw it in or not. And that was
you thought about it.
Oh, I had to, just because I was broke.
When was this?
This was right before our first son was born.
You were broke.
And I spent the last amount of money that we had. I don't know if you remember, my mom used to live across the street from us, right? And her house had just been broken into. And Jenny was, 7 months pregnant. And we're about to have this baby. We've got this lovely yard and stuff in the front. There's always dog shit in it, and people knocking on the door at random, because it was just open to the street,
right.
But after my mom's house got broken into, because she did not have any kind of barrier either, I thought, well, I'm not even going to take a chance on this. I want my wife to be able to walk out in her front yard with our child and be able to sit down on a blanket and not worry about anything, So I spent the last amount of money we had putting up a gate and
I know that gate.
Security fence and the whole deal. And I think we were in the hundreds.
What do you mean in the hundreds?
I think we were under $1,000 total in our checking account. And
that's terrifying.
Yeah.